Hey guys, so I would make this on Saturday, but since I'm taking summer classes, my brain is fried, and this weekend I kind of have to do a lot of walking and stuff for my classes, so I'm making this now so that it's out of the way and I can actually post something, because I haven't done something in like over a month. The last video I made was back when I was still at Alfred, so like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Um, yeah, so sorry about that. I've kind of been busy trying to get everything done. I have like this list here of stuff that I have to do. I'm trying to get money. I don't have a job, and it's frustrating. Um, yeah. So, um, Megan, you were talking about apps and how we should find apps that you can get on your Android. My brother just got the Samsung Galaxy S4, I think is what it's called, and he has this app called like Gravity Man or something, and apparently he loves it. So, yeah. Um Most of the apps I've gotten recently are all like recipes and things like that. Like I got a sushi app for my iPod, and yeah. Um Words. I literally have not done anything fun in the past week. My friend came over for a bit, and she like slept over the first like from when I got home from school um till like last week. She was sleeping over. Like she didn't stay the entire time, but she was here for the majority of it. And I've been trying to find a job, but apparently that's not a thing. So it's stressful because I apparently have a $70 fine for graffiti and dirty bathrooms and things from my dorm. And I have another $75 fine that I have to pay off next year for an alcohol course. And I have to pay off my camera, which is $156, and that's due by the end of August. My $75 is due in the beginning of September, and I have $0. Zero. None. And I told my parents that I'm definitely not going to be able to pay off the fine for the class. So I kind of was just like, well, I'm going to put it on my student account and then get money, and somehow stuff will happen. Um, so I don't really know. I'm trying to run an Etsy site and sell art, but I have no money to post on Etsy because it's 20 cents per listing, and I literally have $1 in my name that I kind of want to save in case of like an emergency, um, or anything. Cause yeah. Um, Mark, I'm sorry that you have had to post alone for the past like month. That's horrible. But I will try and be here more often. It'll probably be easier when I get back to school. Um, though I don't know because I'm taking a lot of classes and things. Um, and Saturday we're doing this thing in our apartment for like a relaxation. Um, Also, apparently, massages were a topic that came up at some point, and um, for one of my classes, it's called stress reduction through exercise, even though the class involves no exercise at all. I have to do 3 like courses interspersed within the actual class, and I have to do an hour yoga session, an hour cardio session, and then an hour massage therapy session. And I have to pay for all of them myself. So again, money is a thing. But I don't know. It'll be nice to get a massage, like a legitimate one, and not one by some creepy ex-boyfriend or something like that. Also, I'm trying to convince my parents to let me go out of state for my birthday, because I'm turning 20 this year, and I know a lot of parents who are like, oh, you're 20, like whatever, laws about drinking, because they're like, it's 1 more year, you can drink, whatever. As long as you're following, like, the laws, like, whatever. No one cares. But I'm trying to convince them to let me go to, like, Boston or something. I try to convince them to let me go to Canada, and because there's a convention up there this summer around the time of my birthday. It's in Toronto near Niagara Falls, and the convention is like cross country, so half of it's in the US and then half of it's in Canada. So we'll see. And if not, then I'll just go to Canada some other time, because I was supposed to go to Canada for a glass thing and just like walk around and chill, but I didn't have my passport, so my parents said that I could bring my passport up to school and actually like go places. And I'm living with people who have cars, so we can actually do stuff and not just sit around like lazy bums and have to take the bus to Hornell and just wait around until like noon, and then no one's free at noon because food and things. My recommendation is something. If you people are into animated films, I don't know who's watched like Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle and Nasuka and Princess Mononoke and things like that. But if you've watched, why can I not think of his name? If you've watched Studio Ghibli films, or the director would be Miyazaki. If you've watched any of his stuff, I'm going to recommend Shinkai Makoto, and I'll put the name in the description. But he is a director, and I think he does like some of the artwork for some animated films. But he does all these like really sad movies, and they're all like romantic sad, so it's not like, oh my gosh, everyone's dead. If any of you have seen Grave of the Fireflies, that is everyone is dead sad. But Shinkai Makoto, he does this like really insane art style, and it's awesome. It's like 10 minutes, so I'm going to go, but yes, I recommend Shinkai Makoto, and yeah, look him up and then watch some of his stuff. I recommend watching 5 centimeters per second and The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Place Promised in Our Early Days, things like that. He does a bunch of great stuff. 5 centimeters per second is his most well-known one, and then probably Girl Who Leapt Through Time, but all of his like unknown stuff is super awesome. So just look him up, and yeah.
Bye!